Hey, Planeswalkers, thank you for joining me today on the episode. We have Dimir Ninja's Historic Best of 3, a pretty wild list I'm excited to cover here by our friend Santa Maturu. So congratulations, bud, on hitting the top 100 in Mythic with this right now. Excited to cover it here and break it down. Again, Historic Best of 3. So thank you for tuning in. Appreciate the likes and the subs as always. All the right ways to stay connected here on the channel. Down below, you'll find the timestamps where I will break down the strategy objective of this list. We'll also go into your sideboarding so that you know how to line that up as well. And then last but not least, we'll play that competitive Magic as we always do for Historic Best of 3. Now, we'll pull it all back together in a little bit of a retrospective outtake as we do, because that is one of the favorite things to do at the end. Talk to you and let us know how it went. So with that, again, thank you. And let's break down this list here. However, before we do, if you got a question or comment, do let me know. And feel free to swing by the Discord server as always. Great community there. Come check it out. All right, here's what we got going on. Again, Dimir Ninja's a top 100 list, Mythic 100 by Santa Maturo. Congratulations, bud, on breaking things down. I really like this. Pretty wild. Curve goes up to 4, but with ninjutsu there, you can get things in at 2. So that's a huge piece. Now, it is the Ornithopter or Thopters Dimir Ninja list because we have this and we're doing this for the sneak and ninjutsu as always. Each time you're going to do that, you're going to be able to take advantage of something like this. Whenever this ninja deals combat damage to the player, you may draw a card. Here, whenever it deals a combat damage to the player, you may draw a card as well. So lots of card drawing for you here to go find answers. It works as your traditional ninjutsu or Dimir slightly control list here because you got Spell Pierce, you got Bone Shards, you got Cut Down in order to take certain things out, Fatal Push, and then we're also playing the Retrofitter Foundry to continue to pop out creatures so that you can take advantage of some of this other stuff. Now we have Infernal Grasp, we got Drown the Lock, we got these 1-drops here to get through. We can go look with Fairy Seer for 2, make disappear, and then Moon Circuit Hacker deals combat damage. We may draw a card. If we do, discard a card unless Moon Circuit Hacker entered the battlefield this turn. So just tons and tons of options there. Again, very low curve when you need it. Alternative option with Brazen Borrower to push something back if you need as well. So you just want to keep it up. You want to keep those engines going. Make sure at the beginning you probably start with at least 1 creature here, maybe 2, just so that you can activate the ninjutsu. Obviously having that in early, particularly if you can get one of these 4-drops in, it's going to be huge. Now we do have Saba Siphoner here too. It's got Flash, the spellcast 2-list cast if there are no instants or sorcery cards in your hand. When this enters the battlefield, you may return target instant or sorcery spell from a graveyard to your hand. If it dies, shuffle it into its owner's library instead. So huge to go find those answers. Again, just keep reiterating. Absolutely nasty. So that is really kind of the strategy objective of this list with the Ninja Thopters. Now, here's what we got going on in terms of boarding. Now, we're going to line this up against aggro, midrange, and late game. So, for instance, some of those aggro lists that you may hit wizards, you may hit things like elves, you may hit goblins, Squirrel Twin kind of, that straddles to kind of that mid-range. But big things that you're going to want here, you're going to want Doomblade, you're going to want Power Word Kill, you're going to want potentially this to get stuff out of players' hands. Additionally here, let's see what else. Grafdigger's Cage to stop any digs from graveyards. So for instance, creature cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Players can't cast spells from graveyards or libraries. That can also lock stuff out with our Izzets list. So keep those things in mind. Lantern of the Lost get things out too. So if you're on to Phoenix, those are big ones there. Last but not least, we have Witch's Vengeance. So this gives you that board wipe. So if you're into any creature type lists, an aggro heavy list like goblins, this will get you out of that way. So those are all big ones for you. Again, Squirrel Twin or Coco, those kinds of things as well will make up a good one. Now, what do you pull out? You're going to pull out things like Spell Pierce, where you may not run it. Again, that might be okay against Coco. You may want to consider getting rid of Make Disappear. You may want to drop out Brazen Borrower, and even maybe changing up at the top end, pulling that down just to make sure that you got enough kill spells so their threats can't get to where they need to be. So those are some ideas there for you. Next, as we continue to move up the chain, you might run into Azorius Affinity. It could be also a aggro list, but we'll put that in the mid-range for now because we want to talk about it. Then we got Rakdos mid-range. You might run into Mono Green Devotion as well. And again, that's Slicing a Squirrel Twin. Here again, breakouts between creature spells if you need. This one can work great. Bind to Secrecy here too. Counter target non-creature spell. Conjure duplicate card again. So as you kind of start to break away from that creatures, Narset can help you go find answers. Karn here is going to activate abilities of artifacts your opponent's control can't be activated. So it's going to shut down Retrofitter. Those kinds of things as well. And then obviously we still have all these here if you need. Now again, you'll draw the line between counterspell and direct kill. Now if we get to late game could be any of the Jeskai stuff. It could be Azor's Control, Belcher list, those kinds of things too that you might hit. There are a lot of the kill stuff you're not really going to need. You're probably going to want Bind Secrecy, Narset, Karn, maybe to shut things out. Also get rid of stuff there. If a land for 2 or more mana, it produces tap for 2 or more mana, it produces blank instead, other type of amount. Each spell a player costs 1 more to cast for each other spell that player has cast this turn. So Damping Spear is a big key one there too. That's why I was trying to read it as much as I was butchering it there. Against those late game lists, that's going to help you get through and keep that survivability. Then really what you're going to focus on is making sure you're countering kind of the board wipe stuff or playing around those pieces, which can make a huge difference there. Brazen Borrower can be a big one, making sure Retrofitters on there for some of that survivability if they can't get the artifacts off the board as well. So lots to go through there. Again, that was the aggro, mid-range, and late game lineup with some suggestions in terms of how to board and what to board. Again, if you have more questions or comments, do let me know. I'd love to hear or what you might be thinking as well. So with that, that pulls together a strategy objective of the Thopter Dimir Ninja list. And my words are just getting butchered here today. And our sideboarding. So let's go put this deck to the test. Again, top 100. Really looking forward to playing this one. Definitely here today. Switch over to best of 3, historic, best of 3, ninjas. Let's go. Let's go. Nice, right away. Mox Ornithopter. Perfect. How hilarious. Probably Affinity list. I don't know, we'll see. I will keep this. I don't really know. It's a problem for me. Let's keep it. I'm gonna try it so we can get this on right away on ninjutsu. It's a lot of lands though. No kill spells. Oh, we're playing a mirror. We are playing a mirror. Maybe we'll see. I should hold my breath there. Yeah, definitely a mirror. This is actually really funny. I don't know how often that one happens in particular. I guess we'll find out. So they'll definitely get a ninjutsu off on us right away. And they got the 2 flyers over the top. So this is really nice because it's a great way to showcase this list. They're going to play this so that they can pop it back and then search for the 2, which is the cycle that you can keep making there. And see exactly how that plays out. good news is we can't be blocked. The problem is this thing is a little bit more costly. There we go. So we need to decide on what we're going to get rid of here. No ninjutsu's a problem. So when we board here, we're going to want a lot of the direct kills. All right, what is our friend gonna do here? Probably get all three on the board. That was a lot. A lot. There goes the kill spell. So now we can fatal push. We'll see. We'll wait on that. So we have to imagine the Fairy Seer's going. Yeah, there we go. We'll take that one off. They're gonna look, which is still gonna give them the opportunity to pull that the way that they need to. And they're still much further ahead of us. Ow. We can go 2. So we can get our 1. Now, obviously, we could have waited on that and timed it a little bit differently. Now, this is a sorcery, so let us keep that for now. Block there. Take 5. Now they can keep using that, which is going to be a problem. Let's see if we can recover. It's gonna be tricky, real tricky here. So we can't pull anything back. We won't get a flyer up. They'll get 1 damage through there either way. We'll play this. And they can create and untap and then sacrifice again. So we'll take the flyer off. Again, doesn't really matter. Because we can't block that guy. We'll let him play it out. So, mirror match, first round, no dice. But again, good for us to see this. They got it. We'll concede, go to the next. Now we got a sideboard. So here, what's going to be important? Counter non-target creature, conjure a duplicate of target creature card in an opponent's graveyard in your hand. Perpetually gains, you spend mana as it was mana. If there are 5 or more mana value monks, draft a book card. So we can counter here. We're going to need some of that. Kill's going to be very important. We need to add Karnan for the mirror. Graveyards or libraries. Could play this. Creatures of the creature type of your choice get -3, -3. Could be ours that we would hit as well. Non-black. Let's grab that one. Got to use that. Shut down our opponents on draw. So we got 4 we need to drop. Got to keep that. Cut down's good against everything in that list. I like make disappear. Let's drop the Brazen Borrower. How many lands? 22. Oh, might get 1. Go to 21. So we got good draw. We gotta keep our damage in. We need to remove their stuff. I'm gonna drop the spell pierces. Make this pierce gonna be a little bit better when we can sacrifice something, and it's a little bit wider. So we'll try that. I do like this one as well. So let's grab that. I'm going to go real aggressive here on some of these things. All right, let's see if that works for us here. Now again, I could have went the wipe. That gives us a board reset if we want to do that. But I'm going to go the other way and try and be a little bit more aggressive on this. We can keep this. Unfortunately, we don't have what we need. Oh. I'm not going to play that right away either. Let's get the Thopter off. Could have saved it too. We'll force them to kill ours, though, if we need to. If we get Karn on... No ninja. So again, no ninja. We can take this thing off if we need to. Let's discard this. There we go. Get that off the board. We do want the fatal push. But I'll take that sooner, maybe? Oh, we'll do that. Can't block it. Which is too bad for us. And now they got their engine going faster, which is a huge problem. Now, I can't hit this yet. Gets us that. There we go. We're still in it. So, good news is we can do a few things here. Not quite ready yet. Karn would be good to have played. Worried we might have lost them. Make a 4/4 here. Ooh. Not gonna pull that back on purpose. Ooh, do we want to do that again? We can. That'll actually keep some big. We can do the servo again. Yes! Woo. 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 We're in it. We are in it. Counter target non-creature spell. We didn't play that one. We kept what we needed. All right. We'll stick with that. And we never played Karn, So keeping that back is going to be big for us as well. Whew. Let's see what we do here. Oh, it's too risky. I really like this, but it's so risky. I'm gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. Yeah. Ah. Ooh, there we go. I'm gonna get rid of that thing first. That's an interesting call there. So the fact that we can now load the board is big. Now, but if they come back and get our infiltrator, they'll be sitting pretty good. I would assume that they might be able to do that. We'll find out. Maybe they got a board wipe. Might. Probably got a kill spell there. One of theirs. That's why I did not play. Again, they still got to get through though, and deal damage. Let's get that on the board actually. There we go. Do they have a kill spell? If they do, we will most certainly fatal push the other one here. It's whenever a ninja we control deals combat damage. That's a double trigger for us. But we get 2 off that. And I will pull that off. There we go. So we have point swing right now. Take action. Pitch this. And let's go there. So any creatures on the board, we're okay. We need to make sure that they don't get a servo though. There we go. Brutal. There we go. Yeah. And then we got our discard. Oh, so much fun. So much fun against a mirror match. The Dimir Ninja Thopters list by our friend Sanamituro. We had so much fun with that one here today. Let's go ahead and check it out again. Oop, wrong one. Dex. Net. What were the results, Planeswalkers? So we did win overall. We went 2-1 against a mirror match. Was so much fun. I think we did a good job in terms of boarding and kind of how we started to shift the tempo up despite some of the stuff that we had. Walking and talking through some of those lines, why we did it, ultimately worked out nicely for us. And we took it home. I was a little nervous after losing that first match, but we ultimately were able to overcome that challenge and take down our opponent there and had a super, super fun time. So again, this is the historic best of 3 Dimir Ninja Thopters list by Sanamituro. Very, very fun. A top 100 mythic list there as well. So Planeswalkers, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Questions, comments, do let me know. I love to hear from you down below. Thank you for your support as always. Appreciate the likes. Thank you for the subs. Thank you to the members as always too. Everything matters, and thank you. So with that said, please feel free to swing by the Discord server too. And we'll see you again next time. We got a ton of stuff here on the channel. Great content for you to check out. And again, love to hear from you. So Planeswalkers, until next time, see you again soon. Mythras out of here.